Face your fears. Live your passions, be dedicated to your truth. Sometimes you have to be satisfied. You try hard enough. Don't be so self-critical. Don't be so hard on yourself. I think self-awareness is probably the most important thing towards being a champion. That is where the power, opportunity, and choice come from when you have money. Money equals opportunity. There is no question. Women get the attention when we get into the men's arena, and that's sad. I will tell you King's first law of recognition. You never get it when you want it, and then when it comes, you get too much. As a tennis player, it taught me so many lessons in life. One of the things it taught me is that every ball that comes to me I have to make a decision. I have to accept responsibility for the consequences every time I hit a ball. I didn't really care if I had a coach that much, me personally, because I was brought up to think for myself. It's fun to meet people from throughout the world who you don't have to explain yourself to. When we reach the point where the women athletes are getting their pick of dates just as easily as the men athletes, then we've really and truly arrived. Be bold. If you are going to make an error, make a doozy, and don't be afraid to hit the ball. Don't let anyone define you. You define yourself. I knew after my first lesson what I wanted to do with my life. At 62, you want to keep moving. That's important. If your partner wants to be private, you have to respect that. They're not put on earth to be martyrs. They have to want to come out. It depends on your culture, where you work, where you live. Each person's circumstances are unique. I love to promote our sport. I love grassroots tennis. I love coaching. I love all parts of the sport. I love the business side. I would love to be a player today. I had the right personality for it. I would just never out anybody. I think everyone has to find it in their own way and their own time. I wanted to use sports for social change. No matter how tough, no matter what kind of outside pressure, no matter how many bad breaks along the way, I must keep my sights on the final goal, to win, 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 and with more love and passion than the world has ever witnessed in any performance. I have often been asked whether I am a woman or an athlete. The question is absurd. Men are not asked that. I am an athlete. I am a woman. Tennis taught me so many lessons in life. One of the things it taught me is that every ball that comes to me, I have to make a decision. I have to accept responsibility for the consequences every time I hit a ball. Tennis is a perfect combination of violent action taking place in an atmosphere of total tranquility. It's just really important that we start celebrating our differences. Let's start tolerating first, but then we need to celebrate our differences. Billie Jean Moffitt, born November 22, 1943, was born in Long Beach, California, into a conservative Methodist family, the daughter of Betty, German, a housewife, and Bill Moffitt, a firefighter. Her family was athletic. Her mother excelled at swimming, and her father played basketball and baseball, and ran track. Her younger brother, Randy Moffitt, became a Major League Baseball pitcher, pitching for 12 years in the major leagues. For the San Francisco Giants, Houston Astros, and Toronto Blue Jays, She also excelled at baseball and softball as a child, playing shortstop at 10 years old on a team with girls 4 to 5 years older than she. The team went on to win the Long Beach Softball Championship. Billie Jean King is an American former world #1 tennis player. King won 39 Grand Slam titles, 12 in singles, 16 in women's doubles, and 11 in mixed doubles. King was a member of the victorious United States team in 7 Federation Cups and 9 Whiteman Cups. For 3 years, she was the U.S. captain in the Federation Cup. King is an advocate of gender equality and has long been a pioneer for equality and social justice. In 1973, at the age of 29, she won the Battle of the Sexes tennis match against the 55-year-old Bobby Riggs. King was also the founder of the Women's Tennis Association and the Women's Sports Foundation. She was instrumental in persuading cigarette brand Virginia Slims to sponsor women's tennis in the 1970s and went on to serve on the board of their parent company Philip Morris in the 2000s. Regarded by many as one of the greatest tennis players of all time, King was inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 1987. The Fed Cup Award of Excellence was bestowed on her in 2010. In 1972, she was the joint winner, with John Wooden, of the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year award and was one of the Time Persons of the Year in 1975. She has also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom and the Sunday Times Sportswoman of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award. She was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame in 1990. And in 2006, the USTA National Tennis Center in New York City was renamed the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. In 2018, she won the BBC Sports Personality of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2020, the Federation Cup was renamed the Billie Jean King Cup in her honor. In 2022, she was awarded the French Legion of Honor.